like they come out with their professional.
Yeah.
It's hockey, dude.
Lex.
I took care of you.
Sorry, Dad. My one true fan.
Your daddy.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
All right. For all of you not blocking your faces with phones, please feel free to bring them up.
By the way,
Can't see you.
check this out. I like just the microphones with that. Just waiting, people waiting for questions. There's just one person.
Is this your
there.
turn? It's a solo.
Can you please sing a song by Journey right now? Go ahead, start singing, sir.
So what is your thoughts on the DCEU universe or the Arrowverse crossover?
That is the worst song. We're gonna get to your question first, but Seth, you take over.
I didn't do that.
I've been told that I'm not going to get a word in.
It's going very well.
We will. Hold on. We're gonna get to your question. I think he's upset with me.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Nice banana, John.
That's the banana, that's the mic.
Surprise. What you said. You will. What?
Talk to.
This is the prize.
Young lady, would you like to sing a song?
Let my love open the door. You can sing?
Colton, if you go up there and ask a question, no one's gonna.
Go ahead, sing something.
Sing a little something.
Go up there and ask a question, you're not gonna listen to
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I don't know what to say.
Amen. Amen.
It's going to be a very special
that one
episode.
coming.
That was great. This is going to be a really special panel. I can feel it.
All right.
What? Wash your face. What? I can't hear you. Oh, thank you. You're special.
Oh, he's special.
I'm special. I'm very. We're all special.
What are we? Chopped liver?
All right.
Somebody yell at Seth. Seth, take over.
Should we start the panel? All right, let's start this thing. First of all, we have news. You know, there's been some Smallville news in the last month. Clark Kent made an appearance on the CW last week. He did? I know, and he looked just like you, but older. Did you guys notice I tried to do a little bit of Jonathan Kent with the gloves? That was Jonathan Kent. Try to bring that back a little bit. Thanks for noticing. Tell us about the call, the process. What can you tell us about the experience and the homage to Smallville and their crisis?
It worked for one day. Come on. I'm kidding.
I had to get this one out of the way. This is the journalism card because you're going to take over the whole thing.
It was great. They called and we had this idea, and I was like, well, you know, I'm not really interested. And they're like, no, just hear us out. And they told me what the idea was, that Clark is like 8 years later, and he's given up his powers, and everybody kind of comes to see him. And they were like, what do you think? And there's kids in the room, so I won't use the actual word, but as you said last night, I kind of went, effing. And the guy on the other side of the line, he was like, I'm sorry, what did you say? And I go, just give me a second. He's like, why? And I was like, I'm trying to figure out a reason why this is a bad idea. And he goes, what do you mean? I'm like, this is a good idea, just give me a second. I'll figure out a reason not to do this. Because I don't want to do it, but it's a good idea. And just the way it worked out, and story-wise, and I think the closure on the Clark Kent, it was, I hope that for you guys, you got to see Clark Kent 8 years later from Smallville, and not some Arrowverse version of like some altered universe. Because I even asked, I said, am I playing Clark from Smallville, or am I playing a version of Clark? They go, no, you're playing Clark, and Lois is Lois, and so I thought it represented Smallville a lot, which is why it spoke to me. So,
what about the decision that they had made that they presented to you about giving up the powers? What was your thought process on you embracing that and just the idea of that storyline?
As I think some of you know, I don't really know much as about the history and the universe and all that. So when they said that, you know, Clark gave up his powers, I was like, why? Oh, so you get a family with Lois. I'm like, yeah, walk me through that.
Yeah.
And then they did. I'm like, all right, that's cool. I liked it. And then,
Don't you even ask me why I didn't do it. Don't freaking talk to me about that stuff.
No, I think you should do an episode of Inside of You just on the Crisis on Infinite Earths. Break it all down.
let's do it right now.
Well, we'll see.
John, did you watch The Crisis?
I had no idea I don't know what you're talking about. So obviously they didn't ask me to do anything.
I saw John yesterday, and he said, "Tom, are you all right?" I'm like, "Yeah, John, it's good to see you." He goes, "I heard you were in a crisis." No, he didn't, but I just...
That's good, I believe it.
I heard you were in a crisis.
That's a pretty good line. Michael,
That was great.
there was a lot of outpouring on social media that wanted to know if you would reprise Lex in any way. Was there any circumstance that you would
You
consider?
know, they can't handle the truth.
Yeah, it's not an ego thing. I mean, maybe partly it is, but for me, I don't want to play any I want to play. I'm either Lex or I'm not.
Right.
I'm the Lex or I'm not. So there's not any kind of variation or other worlds of Lex, and there's like, hey, you want to give me a shot at playing the badass that some people liked? Then I'll do it. You know, but
There's some people.
yeah, I mean, it was a great role, and I just don't want to lessen what I did. I'd rather, if that's it, that's it. You know what I mean?
The one thing for all three of you that you've seen as this, overabundance of superhero genre stuff, it just seems that the reverence for what you guys did is of grand detail. It seems like anytime you see an interview with any of the younger people, any of the people who have been involved in this, a lot of people owe a lot to the show. What about what this new wave of content has meant for the legacy of the show that you guys did?
You know, I think it's
That was pretty intense, huh?
You know, I think I'm honored by it, and I think everybody who, all these people who are on these successful shows, Arrow and The Flash and all this, they don't owe us anything. They don't, they're doing their own thing, and it's great and successful, and they have millions and millions of fans. And what we did is special, but I think this was before it all happened. This was a story before the story in many ways. So I think with the cinematic approach to it, with the storytelling, with not making these caricatures and wearing masks, it was really it was grounded as much as it could be. You know, when he didn't do the tights or flights, and me not being evil and going, this is what I'm doing. It was just, you got to know why I became bad. And you got to know why I became bad. And it was our story, and it was unique. And so all these shows started, they're like, oh, Smallville's successful, let's make a Flash, let's make an Arrow, let's make a Supergirl, we were the only one, really, that there was. So we're the first. So I take a lot. I think it's really cool, and there was no social media. We didn't have social media, so I think that helped us. It was because of you guys. It was you. It's your fault. It really was.
To be just a little serious, the timing is really everything. I mean, if you think about when your show premiered, it was a month after 9/11. And I remember living in New York during 9/11, and I remember, working and knowing that there was a Superman show, but there wasn't a lot of details. Like you said, the internet was in its infancy, and just the idea that fans were looking for something heroic, not necessarily a hero, but something heroic. And by presenting that, even though Clark was still learning, it was definitely something where he had that integrity. You could tell he had whatever intestinal fortitude it was that was going to make him the hero. And I just thought the fact that you guys started in 2001 just was the ultimate time for your show. Like, it had to happen at that moment.
You needed that. People needed it. It was really good timing for that, for the world to just. How many guys come up to us all the time, and women who served in the military or went to Iraq, and they're telling us that, like, hey, Smallville saved me. I'm like, how could Smallville save you? And they watched with their platoon, and
I know that voice.
Yeah, and it just means look, I got goosebumps just doing it right now. It's just so amazing. Like, you don't think that this can affect people, and it does. And then you see you guys come up and some people cry, and you know, we're blown away by it. It's powerful.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add, Tom?
No, that was good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
John, when
Michael does have a heart.
John, you have a microphone.
Michael does have a heart, and a very big one. He just likes to hide it a lot. That's my boy. Taught him everything he knows, and then some.
This poor guy's already, he's like, forget it, I'm going on my phone.
Are you guys gonna let me answer this question or what? Hey, man!
It's so
John, what are your memories of Smallville and playing Lionel? All these people know you as the great Lionel
They
Luther.
come up and sort of start shaking sometimes. I'm a very vulnerable, neurotic person in real life. Yeah, it's the Lionel. But Michael, what I think most about it, Annette, and well, you know, I sort of killed her husband and then wooed her. So, but she's how I found my heart. Martha Kent. Yes. So I love Martha.
And that was great. There's I forget what episode or what year. But we had a scene between, it was Clark and Martha. I think Clark threw a party or something, and his parents came home and they were really upset. And there was a scene with just Martha and Clark, and she started sort of talking about why I was wrong, and all of a sudden, like, I started crying. And there was no crying in the scene. And we just went with it, and it turned out to be like a really cool scene because it was very, you know, an embarrassed son with it to, you know, being not scolded, but a mother explaining her disappointment in him. And that sucks. That's never fun.
You know, I to think about it, I've said this, but I thank you and, you know, even Schneider and Annette, and just, you know, in a way, you guys were mentors. I mean, like I was for Tom.
It's true.
No, but seriously, you guys brought this weight to it that sometimes we would have came into scenes thinking, all right, doing this, and you know, whether you touched me a certain way, or the way you spoke to me, or the way you presented the scene, it made us better actors. It made us engage more. Annette would make us invoke more. You would. And
I think I learned from you and John and Annette accountability. Like, you show up and you do your work, and like, I couldn't not be prepared with you guys. You know what I mean? And that's a testament to your career and how you guys treat the art. And that's, you know, look up to you guys.
I was nervous as shit when I was doing the pilot, and I thought he didn't like me. I was like, do you remember that?
Yeah.
You know I'm sensitive.
I know. That's why I do it.
But I remember going, oh man, Michael likes me. He's a two-time Tony Award-winning actor. He's worked with, you know, big to everybody, and I don't think he likes me. And then it wasn't until a year later or a long time after I said, John, I just felt like you didn't like me. You were just kind of close.
What did I say?
You go, I was nervous. I was doing my own thing. Why would you think that? I go, isn't it funny? Like it's communication. And if we just was, hey, do you not like me?
And high self-esteem.
Yeah, but you don't want to be the actor who's like, do you like me? Do you like me? Do you really like me?
Yeah, nobody wants to be that guy.
So I didn't ask. Do you like me?
Oh, I love you. Oh.
Somebody does.
Thanks, Sean. Thanks, Dad.
Miss, has your question changed since you've been standing in the spotlight, or is it still the same question? Okay.
I don't like that her microphone's so high.
Okay.
La donna nobile, qual lanciato.
My question is, what did you like working on better, Smallville or Lucifer?
hard-hitting journalism right there.
Easy answer.
Smallville. Of course.
Yeah.
Elaborate, Tom.
I really enjoyed working on Lucifer because of Smallville in a lot of ways. It was a similar universe, and I got to. But I think because of Smallville, I was able to enjoy working on Lucifer because I knew the world, the way they shot the show, and sort of what they were going after. And I think that some time had passed since Smallville where I appreciate Smallville more. And so I was able to sort of like feed off of that and have a lot of fun doing Lucifer. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, you can go sit down now. Thank you, great question. She said you should be happy. You've been up there for an hour.
Hold on.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on the DCEU movies, or the crossover, or the Crisis crossover special?
Well, for me, I was confused because I had no idea what any of it was. And I still haven't seen The Crisis yet, so I don't know how the scene fits in. I've asked a few people who come by the table today who've seen it, if it works. Because I don't know what's before and after that scene. I still don't. So I'm glad you guys like it.
Thank you, good question. All right, who's got a next question? Who's got a question for John Glover? I'd like to hear him talk. Anyone? Got a question for John Glover? You have a question for John? Okay, for everyone. All right, okay, here we go.
What was the funniest part of filming Smallville?
Good job. It was very just direct.
Michael messing up the lines a lot and stuff.
Did I mess up a lot?
No, but you would do it on purpose so that we would stay on our toes. That's what I finally realized that you were doing. Yeah. So could you help me a lot? Because I could use my frustration with you on Lex.
Continue the show.
It was like you were dealing
That's why I fell in love with you.
Yeah.
Do they win?
Thank you. Tom?
So many things. I really thought it was funny in the pilot when you were underwater. I had to jump in the water and swim down and get you, but you were in the seat. Seatbelt.
This is the remix of the question.
The seatbelt. You were in the seatbelt underwater, and I remember being very new to the business and knowing that you were a seasoned professional. And you were having problems, and I remember being like hanging out above the water, being like, "What's this guy's problem?" I think he's like had jobs
Ask them if
before.
they spend time outside.
I thought I was going to get
friends in real
fired
life.
because we had to take scuba classes together. Remember when we took a class at scuba
You couldn't do it. We're in 3 feet of water, and they're like, "Put your head underwater." I'm like, "Cool, I can breathe underwater." Roosevelt was like, "No."
I didn't like it. I just felt claustrophobic. I didn't like it. I passed the class, I guess. But then we're in this 12-foot, thank you, we're in this 12-foot tub with the car at the bottom, weighted down, and I'm in there and they have to strap my seatbelt on because I'm just floating out and shit. And they put weights on me, so I gotta go down there. Right when I get down, the guy's there, he puts the mask on me. Put the weights on me, Michael, put the weights on me. Seatbelt. And then you hear the speaker. Michael, can you hear us? Give us a thumbs up if you can hear us. And I go, and they're like, okay,
It's
ready? And it's like, okay, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead, and...
I just remember the safety instructors turning to each other, and he's like, "Well, I mean, if we got a good minute after he passes out before he can bring him." So then,
When I got up and I go, Tom, I don't know what to do. It's terrifying down there. I can't see. It's murky waters. I don't have anything to see. I'm blind. I've got seatbelt on. I got all these weights, and he's just going, "Oh yeah, it'll be fine, man." I'm like, "No, it won't. They're gonna fire me. I can't do this." And you're like, "Well, they're not gonna shoot this scene every day." I'm like, "I hope not." Next question.
Wait, can we ask a couple of fans?
Wait, no. Yeah.
Okay. One of the favorite scenes that a lot of the fans always want to know about is the episode where Clark finds out that he has X-ray vision. And you fall on the rope, and the first thing you look at is the girls' locker room. And the facial expression that you had, and it was just a glance, and I think every person remembers that scene and knows exactly what they were thinking. You don't remember it,
What
do
are
you?
you thinking?
That's a good comment. Because when they filmed my side of it, I was like, what am I looking at? And they're like, you can see through the wall and see the engine of the car outside. I was like, okay. And then all of a sudden I watched the episode, and it's the girls' locker room. That's the magic of movie making. I thought I was looking at an engine. Because later, Clark goes to the locker, and he tries to look through the locker. And I remember the director being like, all right, so it's extra vision. And I'm like, okay, how do we do it? He's like, I don't know. How do you want to do it? I'm like, I go, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to visualize that I can see through the locker. And he goes, okay. And then we rolled on it, and I tried to look through the locker, and I imagined I did. And they were like, that's amazing. And I'm like, well, I did it. So that's how complicated it is, folks.
Okay, sir, let's make this a good one.
Well, actually, part of it's for you because they mentioned you're their legs. You're not only their legs and mileage, you're also my Wally West.
Oh, thank you.
And John's my
Riddler. Heck yeah.
So I was wondering if Tom is going to ever join the animated voicing
I would love
group.
to. But I don't quite have, these guys have great voices.
We could do it, and we've come up with an idea. Tom and I want to do Smallville, the animated series.
Yeah!
We want to do stories that have never been told, so I think that would be cool. Then you can do voices, you know?
Untold stories.
Untold stories. Smallville, the untold stories. Animated. Who would watch that? That'd be fun as hell. You know what? It could be, well, didn't you take off with Superman at the very end?
Spoiler alert.
Great. Somebody's like, man! The other guy's like, man, that show's been done for like 10 years, dumbass. How did you not watch that? Thank you. Who's over there?
Me. Michael, this question's for you.
All right.
I love your podcast. Inside of you, and I'm not going to put you on the spot.
Did you listen to John's episode of Tom?
Yes, I did. That's why I said I'm not going to put you on the spot to find who your favorite was. I am going to ask you, who would you love to get on the show? And is there anybody, even if they begged you, you're like, yeah, now I want to talk to you, that's okay.
And is there anyone that you really were like, please just leave?
You know what? It's really tough because when you're talking to someone, it's not like you're trying to interrogate and get dirt. But when people are open about their life and they're open a little bit about any fears or adversity they face and how they got over it or depression, it just opens up so much. It just helps me, and then it helps the people who are listening, and I love those conversations. So when people don't open up as much, I find it hard to connect because it seems it's all surface, and that's what we watch late night television show. You know, Kimmel's amazing, but Kimmel doesn't, he's not gonna get into it with somebody. It's like 5 minutes, like, hey, anyway, you're rolling, and everything's just very light and surface. But my favorite guests, well, look, I tell you this, I want you guys to come on again because I love having you. Tom's been on twice. Tom's great, because we're just pals who lives up the street, so it's easy for him. He has no excuse, really.
I keep coming up with them.
That's true. You know what, Gary Oldman, that's a long thing to do. I've been working on that one with Keanu Reeves and stuff, but...
I want Gary Oldman to sit down and be like, Michael, why did you love me so bad?
Because I just am obsessed with you. No, I don't know if that's it.
I was seriously upset. I love Gary Oldman. He's the best. But you know what? I love the 80s too. I love the 70s. So when I can get like Leah Thompson, I think is going to come on from Back to the Future. And, you know, guys like, you know, Richard Marx came on the show, played some guitar. It was just awesome. It made me really happy. So I'm just trying to mix it up a little bit. But please subscribe if you haven't. It's free everywhere. And you can listen to these guys.
Elton John would be good on your show.
Could you get him?
John, you know?
You know John?
Elton, if you're out there.
Do you know any really big actors that you get on the show? Actors that you still talk with?
Oh.
No.
You don't hang out with a lot of big actors?
No.
Do you?
No.
Okay.
Next question.
Talk to Kristen.
Colton.
Thanks. Can I ask one other question, Tom, and all of you guys, if you could just comment on what it was like to work with Christopher Reeve. I know everybody would love to know. Those scenes.
That'd been a sick
He gave a riveting performance considering like he couldn't move, and I don't mean that rudely. He really brought a lot of gravitas to, I can't believe I used that word, sorry about that everyone, I apologize. But it was just really cool, and I've said this before on the panels, but he said to me, he goes, I'm really glad that they chose you to be the next Superman. And I'm like, well, they didn't. He said, they should have, and I thought that was pretty cool. That was so good.
I was jealous. That was cool.
If they have any, ask Tom Welling if he has any plans for any new shows coming out.
Go ahead, sir.
So do you have any plans on making any new shows?
We're gonna go into Blazing
I don't.
Saddles, what's it called?
I think you should go up there. I think you should go to the microphone.
I'll make it quick.
You're gonna
I was going to ask you if you use John McCann as your inspiration for that scene, because I could definitely tell when you grabbed the kryptonite, you just kind of chunked it. I could definitely tell. But I do have a request, actually, instead of a question. My wife wasn't able to be here today, and I was wondering if you might do me the huge favor of like doing a short video for her.
Not at this moment.
All right, no worries.
Sorry, it's a panel.
Appreciate it, guys.
Just roll up and tell your wife we love her. Mostly John would make out with her if she were here.
Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
All right, let's go lightning blast, please. Speak. All right, go ahead.
Alright, thanks so much for being here. Actually, Michael, you were on my flight, and I was like, hey dude, what's up? I didn't say anything though, because I didn't want to. Oh, okay. And so I was wondering.
Rapid fire.
Oh, okay. I was wondering, so with all the storylines, all the plots, every episode, what is one thing that you'd like to change, either plot-wise, story-wise, and an episode, or just in general?
I wanted Bruce Wayne to show up on the show.
I wanted Gene Hackman to show up. He could have played my grandfather, who's still alive, who's an asshole.
It would have been cool to see Lex and Bruce somehow high Lex or just hi Bruce. Just sort of cross paths. That would have been cool.
You know what would have been cool? I would have loved an episode where, you know how you and John reverse characters, exchange characters? What if Tom, like Clark and Lex, like I was the son, and he was the dad?
And Jonathan's just like rubbing your head.
Can you imagine? I can just see Schneider going up. Hey, Lex. That's what he did. All right, next question. Thank you. All right. No, we're gonna go here. Go. Here we go.
Most intense scene that each of y'all filmed over the series.
Most intense scene. Go, Tom.
Me
underwater. You.
in the water.
No. Speak.
Intense. I don't know. Nothing really comes to mind.
Oh, me in a straight jacket. I changed it. Me in a straight jacket. I went crazy, and I have injuries from that. Go ahead. I'm gonna sue.
I loved giving Lex shock treatment.
Oh, remember that? You bastard!
That was the most loving thing that I think I have ever done. And that's why I gave him a second little shock too, because the first one didn't catch enough. So we just did do it again.
Hit him again.
And it really helps him along, didn't it? Yeah. That's all right. But then my other favorite was the scene I had with Liza Minnelli.
I wish. They're like people that didn't see the show.
Go to the show.
Oh yeah, right. She wasn't on the show. What was she gonna do? Come on now. It's up to you, Smallville.
That's what it was like to work with Michael. He would sort of go off on these. And then the secretary wondering when he was going to come back.
Well, that was one scene, so I'm glad you watched it over and over.
And I was like, well, let's just gotta do it. And Rose Mom was unconscious. I paused, and he was kind of
And of course, that was a
you didn't need that.
She won't feedback. She won't be able to do it right.
So, question, on the show, why did the kryptonite affect so much, even though there wasn't a lot? Like, if it was like one of the necklaces, which I have,
That's a very good question. I have no idea.
Are you talking about red kryptonite? The red kryptonite?
You know what?
Is it the red one that what makes you horny?
Kryptonite F1.
I don't know if you want to get a lot of kryptonite skin.
Come with me. Come with me. John, what was the feeling for the last day of Smallville? Doing a fucking window, dude. What is your feeling of your last day of Smallville when you were done? You finally on the show. How did it feel for you?
Well, it was terrible because Greg was directing and he wanted more blood on me. So I couldn't sit down anywhere because my pants were sticking to me with this sort of mayonnaise-y, sticky red stuff all over me. I was miserable the last day of the shoot, but not because it was the last day of Smallville, because my pants were sticking to me.
I thought you were going to say, it was emotional. I remember saying goodbye to Tom, but it wasn't. It was your sticky mayonnaise pants. I know, it's a reality. Sorry.
Okay, so what am I supposed to make episodes?
You drunk? Alright, because this is what you're doing right now. She's like this, she's like, her eyes are like this, she's like,
How cool is that? It's pretty cool.
alright, somebody need to scream this girl. Whoa, Juicy, you owe me in New Orleans. Oh, damn, I hit your face.
Aaron said that he
Just hit her in the face
please
with
sign
his
up because they
microphone.
lost
Not
their
just
list.
hit her in the
The
face.
computer malfunction.
That's the way he does
Ask
on
him
the
to write my
set.
name.
He just
Go ahead,
gets
do it.
excited.
One of my favorite episodes was the
I'll tell your brother.
Lex Luthor Christmas episode that had the plot sort of like
Lexmas.
Yeah, Lexmas. It was one of the more powerful episodes. It was one of the more powerful episodes. I really liked how he could see.
When I was acting, to help, it would help me understand why directors asked me to do maybe certain things, having been in those shoes for a little while.
Yeah, I think as an actor, when you, some directors, I know, but some directors, we have 3-4 minutes, but some directors just go, oh, I want you there. And they don't get things, right? But they're like, well, I'm not, my character is not motivated to go here. Why am I going? There's all these questions, but as an actor, you can translate these things as a director.
Yeah.
Thank you, go ahead.
Any on-screen pranks?
Constantly, Tom put fake diarrhea in my toilet bowl and had a crew guy come out and pretend he took a huge dump. And I was really pissed off until I found out it was chili the day before. And Big Al, I thought dumped in my trailer. Go ahead, last.
My name is Gilbert. I'm from Indonesia.
Thanks for the shirt, man.
Thank you. So it's awesome.
What's the
Breath is great.
Thanks for the shirt, man.
Smallville is international. So you not only inspire the folks in this great country, also in my country. So thank you so much, me and Mark. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you. How beautiful is that? How apropos. And that's the last question.
One announcement for those of you who have the Smallville cast meet and greet. Come over to this side right now. It's going to happen right now. Just come on over to this side, the Smallville meet and greet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause. Tom Welling, Michael Rosenbaum. Thanks, guys. Thanks for your support.
Thanks, guys. You rock. And if you like this, listen to the interviews.
The women are coming.